Ahoy! I know that a lot of you who follow this channel have also their own YouTube channels. Maybe it's large, maybe it's small, maybe you just launched, maybe you are still thinking about launching one. I get a lot of requests. People are asking me if I can review their channels in terms of photography and video, but also if I can help them to grow their channel. I'm quite confident that in any size you are right now, whether you have 100,000, 10,000, 40,000, and even more, everything I'm going to be sharing in today's video will help. This is based on my own personal experience. This is based on how I grew my channel from 0 to 100,000. If you don't know me, my name is Zdenka Derla. My channel is all about photography and video, mostly educational, teaching how to film and take photos with product reviews, camera challenges, some vlogs, and chain of upcoming giveaways hidden in my videos to celebrate 100K. So if you are not subscribed, you might want to subscribe to learn, to be entertained, and possibly win something. Lots of big YouTubers say in their videos that it is all about the content. Make a great content and the channel will grow on its own. Yes, but also no. It's not that simple. It's not just all about the content. There's a lot more to it. Let's start with 0 to 1,000 subscribers. At this stage, it is all about learning how to make the content for your channel. It is about learning how to be in front of the camera, how to talk to the camera, learning about the lighting, learning about the sound, how to edit the video, how to optimize the video for search engine and all that. Even though you want to grow insanely fast, only few people are going to watch the video. You should really focus at this stage to learn how to do all this. But there are certainly things you can do to be seen, but you need to do it the right way, which is very important. What you should be doing whenever you make a new video, make sure you share it on your social media, tell your friends about your channel, but don't serve them every single new video you're gonna make, because you might actually push your friends away. They're gonna be sick and tired of it after a while. Make a dedicated Facebook page to go with your channel. This is where you're gonna be sharing all your stuff. If you have an educational channel like I do, good idea would be to join dedicated Facebook page about a certain product or certain skill or certain niche, whatever you're talking about in your videos. Don't spam though. You just don't want to drop a whole bunch of videos in the groups, because that's gonna get you kicked out very quickly. You want to be very active in the group. That means you want to sincerely help people, answer their questions, whatever they have problems, try to help out. And then once in a while, you can mention your video. Like, for example, if somebody's asking me or asking in a group, how can you film in manual mode with Canon M50? I give the tips in the comment below the video, but also at the end I mention, by the way, I created this tutorial, here's the link if you are interested. This is the right way of doing it. You want to make sure you are active and you have a good reputation in the group. And certainly it doesn't have to be just Facebook groups, you can do the same thing on other similar platforms. Absolutely no subs for subs. Or absolutely don't pay those scammers who always offer, pay this amount of money and I'm gonna get you this amount of views and this amount of subscribers. These are not real people. They are not gonna watch your videos. They're gonna destroy your watch time. They are not gonna engage. They are not gonna like your videos. They are not gonna comment below. YouTube algorithm is not a dummy and it's gonna catch it. It's way better to build a very strong base of subscribers organically. It's also very important that you respond to their comments. If I leave a comment on a brand new channel where I see that he or she is still trying to kind of figure out the game and trying to put that video together, and I see that she's actually responding my comments, I tend to come back more. But if I leave a comment on a channel where I see that the YouTuber just simply doesn't care, not even like the comment, then I don't really have the reason to come back unless the content is so good that I can overlook all that and really come back to watch more. It is also very important, depending on the direction you want to go, what do you want to do. For example, me, I want to work with the brands in the future. So the brands care about your engagement. The brands actually check if you are talking to your subscribers, what kind of relationship you have with your subscribers. All that counts. You can get a product reviews for free or even a brand deals with a tiny little channel if the companies see that you have a very strong connection and very strong relationship with your subscribers. Pay close attention to which videos on your channel are getting a lot of views. If you see that there's a certain topic which is grabbing more interest than the other ones, make more of those videos. Don't copy those, don't make another copy of the video, but make like a series continuation. If you're using a certain product, use it again, but different way. If YouTube sees that you're good at that little topic, it will start pushing your videos more. If you are already set and you have few of your videos in that topic, add another one, the second most watched topic on your channel. You don't want to stick only to the one topic. You don't want to talk only about the camera forever, because you're going to be limiting yourself to reaching other audience. If you have 2 or 3 different topics, every time you're going to be reaching different groups of people, but ultimately they all literally have the same big interest, if that makes sense. You pretty much need to prove YouTube that those videos in that topic are so good for YouTube to push them more. Let's move the channel size 1,000 to 10,000 subscribers. At this stage, you pretty much have a good understanding what your channel is all about. You already know how to put it all together. You feel a little bit more comfortable. You are starting to understand which videos are doing very well on your channel and which videos people don't want to watch. It just doesn't make sense to invest more time into them. When I was in that position, I had a good understanding how YouTube channel dashboard works. I had some understanding on the analytics and all that. But what really changed for me is when I downloaded TubeBuddy. Now, I'm not being paid by them. I'm not being sponsored by them. I don't have any relationship with them, but I'm using it all the time and it's making such a big difference for my channel that I need to talk about it. I linked it below the video for those interested. First, you can download the free version to experiment with it. Then once you are ready to go, to take it a step further, you can upgrade. What I use it for is to see what keywords I should insert. It gives you suggestions specifically to your channel. Whenever I'm preparing a title for the video, I use a keyword research tool. Thumbnails is another thing. If I'm not sure which thumbnail will attract people to click, I create 2. It will rotate those thumbnails and let me know which one performs better. The list goes on. Anyways, the link is below for those interested. When I was between 10 and 80,000 subscribers, at that stage, I started paying attention more to 2 things. One of them was paying attention the flow of the video to make sure I can keep the people watching longer instead of clicking away. Attention span in people went over the years from here to here. So if you are using very long intro on your videos, there's a big chance you're gonna click away. You gotta get straight to the point. Or if you are filming way too much indoors, take it outside. If you're making certain style of the videos where people can almost guess what's gonna come up next, they're gonna get eventually bored. I had to do it myself. At one point, I found that I was getting a little bit too repetitive, and instead of growing the channel, it was actually slowly going down. So I had to completely change my content. I had to change the videos, the style and all that. I also started experimenting with vlogs. I did them here and there, not too often, because this channel is mostly educational and that's the priority. But at about 60 to 70,000 subscribers, people were actually starting to ask me if I can add them, if I can make them as well. Well, we already had that relationship, they already know me, and they wanted to see more who is that person behind that kind of teacher type of face. So I would not start the vlogs if you have very tiny little channel, because you don't have a solid audience yet. They don't have a relationship with you and it would be very difficult for you to grow. They don't even know why they should be watching your everyday life unless your vlogs are so unique and are so good that it's very difficult to click away from them. One of the ideas you might get is to start doing giveaways. Now, I used to put the word giveaway in the titles of the videos, but not anymore. And I'll explain why. Although you might mean it well and you want to give something back to your subscribers, or you want to promote your channel to grow a little bit faster, it might actually hurt you. From my experience, a lot of new people who come from those giveaways is a group of people which might actually stay and watch your videos in the future, but majority of the new people with the giveaways are multiple accounts, fake accounts, or just people who don't care about your content. All they want is to win free stuff. And for me, it is very important that I have organic subscribers which will actually engage my content, that will actually watch my content. Because when I'm working with the brands, they're gonna look deep down in the stats. And if they see that I have a huge number of subscribers, but the engagement is not there, then something is off. So you need to be a little bit sneaky about it. Just like I am right now. I did review Zhiyun Smooth Q3 gimbal a while ago. And Zhiyun sent me actually 2 units of this gimbal back then. One to keep, so I can make videos about it. And 1 unit is for you. It might help someone who is just starting out. So, all you have to do to win this smartphone gimbal is obviously like this video and make sure you're subscribed to this channel, but also in a comment section, what I want to know from you is one thing you need to do to improve your channel. Or if you don't have your channel yet, write down what your channel would be all about if you had one. If you do that, you're qualified to win this gimbal. You have exactly 24 hours from now. Winner will be chosen tomorrow on Wednesday, September 15th, 2021, and will be announced below in the next video in a comment section. It will be pinned to the top, which will be on the Friday. Either way, you want to subscribe to this channel because there are many more giveaways on the way. When you are at about 80,000 subscribers and up, when I was at about 80,000, things suddenly clicked. Everything started making sense. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly if I'm gonna make this video on that topic, it's gonna take off right away. I know exactly if I'm gonna make just this video, it's not gonna take off, it's gonna get me very little views. And at that point, I also started doing more general topics, not such a niche down topic. So I don't need to make any more just video about DJI OM4. I can do more general video just about smartphone filming. And I know because I already proven myself in that direction, YouTube is gonna push me anyways. So I try different things on the channels as well, but I still make sure I make the videos which are highly requested by my subscribers, because I know I'm gonna get the watch time, I'm gonna get the views, even though it might not always bring me new subscribers, as many new subscribers. Just like if I make a different video on different topic, because people don't know me in that direction much yet, I might bring a lot more subscribers. Well, this is what I would tell to someone who is just starting out on YouTube or is somewhere between 0 to 100,000 subscribers. Best wishes to all of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ahoj.